behind the scenes of gringos trying to speak Spanish.
Happy birthday, Ruth.
Guess we're not going anywhere.
No. I think we're ready. Ride it out and see how windy it gets. You can't see anything, but we're dancing in the rain!
You're coming too. Come with us as we navigate our home-built boat around her new playground, the Sea of Cortez. After 8 years and counting of building, we're reborn sailors.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics.
And I won't be wearing these boots anymore.
We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for watching.
Bringing her back to life. It is difficult to keep a wooden boat alive in the Sea of Cortez during the summer.
We're halfway through our slip time, and it's the beginning of August. The initial excitement has worn off, and the project list being wishful thinking has become reality.
And nerve-wracking. Finally painting the forward side of the head, and I've got some interesting ideas kind of playing off of what Victoria did. First things first is just to get this all one solid color, because this is sort of more sky and desert scape. This is going to be more below surface ocean scape.
I'd been wanting to paint this bulkhead for some time, but it's been a while since I've painted anything artistically, and the heat stifled my creativity. I got my base and ideas and left it at that. Kinsey, on the other hand, was crushing the bright work. Everything got a fresh coat back in May, but the desert sun rapidly dehydrated our wood.
Done.
At this point, we were wrapping up projects started, accepting the nonsense of trying to work through summer here. Our menagerie of lumber was at least happy, and I had a birthday to celebrate.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Ruth.
Kinsey and I grabbed the bikes from our temporary apartment and hit the town.
No, definitely not.
The brakes were questionable, but the views were not. It had been 66 days since my last drink, and an ice-cold pint from a local brewery sounded right. Our last day in the apartment included a haircut and a fort in the living room.
Whoa, sorry.
Here we've got 2 prime specimen that are doing a bang-up job. And over here we have where they reside, the fort.
We watched movies all day and reveled in the air conditioning.
It's behind the scenes of gringos trying to speak Spanish.
Perfecto, 18. Sí.
You should have seen me try. It was
Okay.
not as good.
Okay. Gracias.
Ask how much. How much?
¿Cuánto?
We got this.
Okay, gracias. I'm too sweaty. My phone won't work.
You know, sometimes after being out here for a while, you think like, oh, I'm getting pretty good at Spanish. I'm getting the hang of it. I think I got this. And then you try to make a phone call entirely in Spanish, and you realize you don't got this.
Okay, I think she's going to confirm on WhatsApp, but sometime in the morning.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
So hopefully we'll be getting water before they kick us off the dock tomorrow. Oh. So sweaty.
We got purified water to top up our 100-gallon water tank, which was empty. We pickled our water maker before coming into the marina, and this would help alleviate the need to make a lot of water right away. Our one of the final projects. Scrape the dinghy, because like idiots, we left it in the water this whole time. Oh, it's squishy. After some editing in the morning, we took the dinghy out around the corner for a little fun.
You want to capture this audio?
This is one of Mexico's buttholes.
We pulled up to the beach and had a picnic.
Choose wisely.
We met a nice couple on the beach that day that offered to help us fuel up with propane, gas, and food. We pulled into the dinghy dock for 51 pesos and grabbed coffee. Daniel is a sweetheart and drove us to Guaymas, where the larger grocery stores are.
Grabbed a mooring out there, or?
No, just drop the hook.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were provisioning for possibly 2 months without access to a fully stocked tienda, as we intended to cross back over to the Baja side of the sea, where supplies are limited, and wait out the remainder of hurricane season farther north.
July.
Are they already expired?
3rd?
Is it 24?
23?
They're already expired.
Oh, well, that's not going to help very much.
Oh no! Oh no! We lost one.
That one's okay. Yeah.
It's just covered in milk.
I think it's just one.
Wow. All right.
I hope it's only one.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll leave the broken ones in here and rinse them off.
Yeah.
Anybody thirsty?
Everybody wants to chug some warm milk?
We have until November before hurricane season's officially over, but we could stay in San Carlos no longer, and heard the temperature was more forgiving on the other side.
Last item.
Yeah. It's the most productive we've been all month.
I doubt that. Surely not.
$820 some odd dollars in US.
Yeah, but that $800 should last 3 to 4 people for a really long time.
stuffed Red Aviva with goods and got a local diver to give her hull a slick surface for 1,200 pesos. The marina store didn't have the right size zinc collar, so Garrett made do. With our haul out postponed, we at least wanted to have a clean bottom and fresh zincs.
One collared zinc, huh?
See.
All looked good for a morning departure. I finished the episode I was working on, but then...
Guess we're not going anywhere.
No. We gotta figure some things out.
A system appeared on the forecast, and the morning we were going to leave, it was given a name, Hilary. It was Wednesday, and Hilary was projected to arrive Saturday or Sunday. With the initial forecast, she looked massive, so we contacted the marina to see if they had space to be as safe as possible. The only slip they had available was 40 feet, giving us one more reason to be thankful we made our bowsprit hinging. Red Aviva is 51 feet overall, but with the sprit up, she's 35.
Hey! There's the neighborhood. Yeah!
She's all stub-nosed.
Yeah, this guy's copying us.
He's got quite the bracket. How you doing? Yeah, they had a slip, so we decided to squeeze in.
We got the slip for 3 days, giving us a solid day to prepare and lash the ship down before the first possible activity.
Got the women's down here feverishly wrapping fruits and vegetables.
We got a super stock up on fresh things thanks to our neighbor over there. Promise Kept gave us a bunch of stuff, and then we're using Susan's trick. We'll see how long we can make everything last with our little micro fridge.
Well, they're down here doing that. I've been up top, pardon the mess. We're trying to dry everything out. We got a pretty big rain, lightning squall that blew through last night. Hurricane Hilary is supposed to pass through, I think tonight is when the brunt of it. It's not going to be a hurricane here. I think this area is technically just under tropical storm watch, and so we should just get kind of the outskirts of it. It was looking at first like it was going to be fairly gnarly, but the forecast just keeps having it go down, and you know, so looks fine. Looks like we'll just get a decent blow, but nothing too crazy. But just in case, I'm kind of getting the boat prepped in case it gets a lot worse. Getting her all strung up. Fortunately, we got a two-sided slip. I'm able to just string her up on both sides and pull her right in the middle of the dock. So hopefully we won't be bashing up against the dock. We're in probably the best case scenario we can for the storm coming through. We obviously could ride it out at anchor too, but when the first forecast came through that showed it a lot heavier and having access to the marina right here, we decided just to check and see if they had a slip available, and they did, so figured might as well pull in. And we're also close to our friend's boat who's not here, so we can keep an eye on his boat. I think we're ready. So we're just gonna hang out on the boat, ride it out, and see how windy it gets.
Spider-webbed in her slip and all sails lashed or stowed, we felt confident in our preparations. Now we're just left with the anticipation of the unknown.
Just go.
I'm getting there. Goodness.
Come on, man. Oh, look, I found it.
All right, so we're feeling pretty solid about getting the boat packed away enough. Every day it gets lighter. The prediction for the storm gets lighter. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We were less worried about the storm and more worried about being stuck in San Carlos forever. We've been here 7 weeks to the date, and it was beginning to feel like our jailer, held in a cage of extreme weather. This was not our intention, but sailors are at the mercy of the elements, and you take the good with the bad and learn to adapt or go mad.
Not focusing very well.
The wind began to steadily increase as the sky turned black. Determined not to lose our minds, we blared CCR and had a storm watch party.
See if we can get a lightning strike on camera.
You can't see anything, but we're dancing in the rain.
The rain stung as it whipped our skin, and by 4 a.m., the brunt of Hilary had passed. You hear of the calm before the storm, but the serenity after the storm is the most profound. Having not been struck by tragedy, we woke with a new sense of affection for life and the forces we are bound by.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna...
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Puts the S in passion.
It's a great angle. My hair looks ridiculous.
Oh wait.
No, this isn't cute.
Oh, I just stepped in poo.
Right over here, you'll find.
Little known fact, the Sea Cortez has over 12,000 buttholes.
Oh, is that right? Last time I did not count that many.
Okay, don't shit on me.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Hello. Where are you going, girl?
It's too early for this kind of business.
Ruining my shot.
Action.
Action.
Wieners.
It's insanely difficult to film. Come on, nature. Show us what you got. Oh. Yeah. Kinsey's hard at work this morning. What are you up to, Captain?
Really important research.
Millennial in training over here. What did you just download?
I've got that app on my phone now, so I can predict wind as well. I said I've got that app, so I can predict wind as well. Okay. I've got predict wind as well, so I can predict wind as well.
Same thing twice.
Okay.
I am on my way. I won't slow down.